What celebrity rumor did you hear privately long before the news broke?
Saw Bruce Willis' condition in 2015 working on a movie with him. They knew then already he had giant cue cards for every scene and still blew it often. Very sad.
I went to college with a kid from Long Island who grew up around Lindsay Lohan. He said her family was completely insane and that she'd probably go insane too. Kind of happened, although she corrected course before it got real bad. He also said the dad used to every woman in town and use his daughter's clout to carouse with the women.
I have a friend who is in a moderately successful punk band and tours small venues around the country. A few years ago, he was in Austin and posted on Facebook something like, "I think I just saw a drunk Shia LaBeouf in a bar yelling do IT at people." A few hours later, I started seeing headlines that read Shia LaBeouf arrested at a bar in Austin.
It wasn't long before the news broke that I went to a Jonas Brothers concert and saw Joe wasn't wearing his wedding ring. And then a week later he filed for divorce.
Around 2010, my friend, a massage therapist, had a guest staying in his hotel who creeped him out so much that he refused to service him again after the second day, even though the guy was leaving a $300 tip each session. When he told his manager he didn't want to work for this guest anymore, the manager was baffled and told him was a celebrity staying for our hometown film festival. It was Kevin Spacey. 30 Rock had a lot of Weinstein jokes a decade before he came out as a rapist.
This was why before the internet, social media, and Twitter. When I was in college, a friend of mine that knew someone floored us with tales that Bobby Brown was dating Whitney Houston. At the time, Whitney was America's princess and Bobby Brown was the rough bad boy. Not a chance that Whitney would allow herself to be in the same room with that Bobby Brown. Not a single soul believed him and laughed him off campus. And then,
I know someone who worked in Hollywood decades ago. He detested Bill Cosby. Like the Jell-O dude was like the worst person on earth or something.
J.Lo and Ben Affleck's wedding in Vegas. A friend got married at the same place a few hours after they did, and someone who worked there showed them the marriage certificate. He told me about it before the news broke the next day.
When John Dunsworth Merlehi died, he was a close family friend, so we knew when he went to the hospital, and then we were called when he died. So sad.
Went to high school in Latin America from 98-02. There were rumors of Ricky Martin being gay long before he came out in 2010 for the record. I'm happy that he's able to live his truth openly now.
Jimmy Savile, rumors and jokes were circulating in the early 90s.